just levitate.
Okay guys, so just like I did with Link and Ganondorf, we're gonna compare the in-game models to the actual Figma. Now this is the best image that I was able to find of Zelda's in-game model in Tears of the Kingdom, of course. Sadly, this Zelda, you cannot see her model in the actual game, unlike Ganondorf, where you can actually go in there and check it out. Besides the part when she's falling, of course, but that wouldn't be good to make as a video, so this is the next best thing, of course. Now, starting off the bat, of course, remember that she is a clean Zelda, she's not the dirty one here. But as you guys can see, the dress looks pretty nice. Now, if I remember correctly, this model also doesn't have light hitting it. That's why the hair doesn't look as yellowish and some of the colors are a little bit muted. But let's talk about the design itself. The design of the dress matches up pretty much perfectly, besides a couple wrinkles. The design of the dress matches pretty darn good. Now remember, on this one doesn't have the lighting, so the colors are gonna be different. On the little Triforce logos here, there's four of them here. You got I think this is supposed to be the sea blooms. Yeah, the logo here, same logo, looks nice. And of course, the Sonai jewelry that's on the dress seems to be the same one, almost to a T. Like, this here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's really darn accurate. It is raised, so those are all raised. Now the only big difference here is that this one here, I think these are supposed to be dangling, and obviously here they're not dangling, and they don't have the little strings there. At least from this picture you can't see them. See, it doesn't. This one has like little strings that go down to a bead and then to the actual piece. This one doesn't have that. But other than that, man, this figure, like, they went hard. Like, they did the designs for the earrings. The face looks, honestly, this Zelda face looks way nicer than, I think, Zelda, at least in the game, you know, probably because of the graphics and stuff, and the design of her. She is one of those Zeldas that, at least to some of my friends, they don't find her that attractive, besides the booty, of course. But when you see her here in this figure, she just looks beautiful. I have always said this. Figma is at its best when they're making female figures, because if you remember, their first figures were female, so they know the female body. They know how to make these faces look a lot nicer than they should, and did a good job with it. Here you can see that they gave the secret stone a translucent plastic look to it, so it has it here. You know, it's not gonna glow. Well, maybe it will glow when you hit it with enough light. It will glow, look like it's glowing, but it's not gonna be like super noticeable when there's nothing on there. You can see the necklace, same design, pretty much has the same amount of rocks, you know, the white ones in the same areas. And I guess maybe here is where it differs, but again, I can't see close enough here. Oh man, there's not really a lot of differences. She's looking great. Maybe, yeah, here on the bracelet there's a little bit too much white, you know, connected here, and it should be white and copper color, then white and the copper color. Yeah, it should be like that. But again, this is, you know, still, this is pretty much gonna be the final product, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a difference. It's not like I told you, this model doesn't have any lighting hit it or anything. You can just see the colors that are so muted. Now, one thing here, I know people are gonna say, hey, but the dress comes down and it takes this shape here. It's not, doesn't go straight down. They did that because of the articulation. You want this Zelda, you know, she's gonna be a standing figure, obviously. She's not gonna be able to sit much from what I'm seeing unless this app crunch is really darn good and there's a way to move the legs forward, what they haven't shown in any of the pictures. That is not gonna happen. So, you know, having the dress a little flowing like this is so, you know, it has a little bit of wiggle room there. But then we come down to the feet. She does have the ankle bracelet, but the other thing is, of course, her sandals, her feet. Check it out. I mean, these sandals here, what type of detailing can you see here? Not much, but check the ones here. Look at all that detailing that it has. Now, these ones here are supposed to show a little bit of skin on this little triangle area, and these ones don't. But that's really a minor oversight. That could be just a little bit of clipping of the actual model as well. But when you look at her toes, you go like, hey, blocks or real toes? They really nailed it when they came to that, you know. And that's the thing. Zelda doesn't paint her nails in this game, so imagine if they were painted, it would look much better. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Now I do have other pictures, of course, here, so you guys can see that the necklace. See how the necklace has white and then the copper color, but it doesn't have that much. And then the model is supposed to be like every 1, 2, 3 sections, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. See, so there's gonna be some inaccuracies there. The chest area here does have the white, and by the way, you see this cut on the dress, also pressing here, so she has the articulation over here and here. But it's pretty perfect, honestly. It's pretty perfect. The Pura pad will be the only thing here that we don't have to check, because we know that pretty much that's gonna look great. And the thing is, look at the texture that they use here. That doesn't look perfect because that's how it should be, you know. It has some imperfections. Now you can't see it really much here in the model, but they did give it a little bit of imperfections, which I'm okay with. And again, that Master Sword, man. Beautiful Master Sword. Again, another thing that they did is the eyebrows. You see how they added a little bit like a lines here to make it look like hair? That's really awesome. That's something this one doesn't have, obviously. So I think that's a really nice touch. It really adds to her. The eyes are the same colors. And she even has the little teardrops there, which are not teardrops, you know, those are painted. In the game, she always has them, at least when she gets this outfit. But they did one hell of a job with her. One hell of a job, which is really darn great. Again, her accessories is not much. I got mine for 75, I think it was, from Amiyami. So just depends where you buy her from. But again, they did one hell of a job. Honestly, they done a great job with all 3 figures. I hope we get more. Honestly, I would love to have a Sidon. I would love to have a freaking just the freaking champions with him. Would be pretty nice. Demon King Gandalf would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty cool, and that's one of the things that I know you guys like that I said when I did the Gandalf one, which it was, hey, since it's a figure and Gandalf isn't as tall as he should be in the game, maybe they just, you know, have this Gandalf, which is not tall, and when they come out with the Demon King version, they make him as tall as he is in the game, just to have that little difference and be like, hey, it's more expensive because it's bigger. To me, that would make sense. So I think us Zelda fans are gonna be eating pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I know these figures are expensive, but hey, it's not every day that you get Zelda figures of this quality. Like I said, I have Link the DX version pre-order, I have Ganondorf pre-order, and now has Zelda pre-ordered. It's gonna be really cool, and I will be doing a review on it. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below, besides obviously Sidon, which other character you want to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you want some really cool ones. I honestly would love to see Thora Armor Link, and which that would be pretty awesome. And maybe, you know, maybe mountain climbing Link would be pretty nice. You know, there's just so much they can do with the outfits, you know, and maybe have like Pura and some of the other characters as well would be pretty awesome. But who knows? It's not the first time and it's not the last time that Figma has started a series and they haven't completed the whole character set. It happens a lot. I mean, Good Smile itself in general, check out the Sonic, Legendary Sonics. We got Sonic in 2017, and then he didn't get anything until last year when we got Tails, and then we got Knuckles, and now we're gonna be getting Shadow. And Zelda, well, they made Skyward Sword Link, but no Zelda for him. They made Twilight Princess Link with a DX version, but they made a Zelda for him, but no Ganondorf, and now we're getting all three of them. So who knows, maybe next time we'll get one of the other characters that people want. But still, I'm pretty happy with this. I cannot wait to get them, and it's gonna be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.